Anime fans, One Piece fans, what's good? The answer to that question, of course, is One Piece. One Piece is what's good. And today we're going to be talking about Buggy's father.
I can do it on my own, but sometimes it gets cold like cause it's cold outside and I don't know why. I'm just living my life.
So, just before I start this video, I just want to say that this theory has no basis. It's just the musings of a 14-year-old One Piece fan. Just take this with a grain of salt. It's just me sharing my thoughts here. So this is about Buggy's father, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, what's Buggy's father have to do with anything? What's it got to do with the price of peas in Pittsburgh? You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be like, who cares about Buggy's father? Who cares who his father was? But here's why. So we know Buggy was on Goldie Roger's crew. Yes, Goldie Roger, King of the Pirates. Buggy was on his crew. But here's the thing. His crew was all monsters. He got Shanks, even though Shanks was 20 at the time. Luffy is 19, and look how strong he is. So Shanks definitely could have been a monster at that time. He got Douglas Bullet, who seemed to be Admiral Yonko level. He got Rayleigh. He got Scopper Gabon. He got Odin, who's Scar Kaido. He had a lot of monsters on his crew. But Buggy, at 40 years old, got defeated by 17-year-old Luffy and only had a 15 million belly bounty. So you're kind of thinking, what did Roger see in Buggy? Why did Roger let Buggy come onto his crew? Even if he thought Buggy was a cool person, having somebody that weak would be a pretty big wink link, because like if they love Buggy as a crewmate, Buggy could get captured really easy. Even when he was fighting the Whitebeard Pirates, the Whitebeard Pirates were going to be so much stronger than him. So how and why did Buggy get on Roger's crew? Here's what I think. This, of course, as I said, has no basis. It's just the musings of a 14-year-old One Piece fan. An avid 14-year-old One Piece fan who loves to think about this stuff. Here's what I think might be the case. Buggy was the son of the Rock's captain. Yes, the Rock's captain. So Roger, since the Rock's captain was the person before him, Roger would probably have met the Rock's captain a couple times and maybe even met him in battle. So Buggy, he's 40 years old, I think. 40 or 39, I'm not sure which one. And the Rock's captain was there 40 years ago. So if Buggy was a kid at the time, because we know Buggy joined Roger at a young age. If Buggy was a kid at the time the Rocks went out, and then Buggy was growing up, and when Roger started his crew, he found the son of the Rock's captain and brought Buggy onto his crew out of respect for the old King of the Sea, and figured Buggy would probably have potential from being his son, and probably just liked Buggy. And think about it, Buggy has been a meme, Oda made him a meme into being just a trollish, funny character, comic relief who had a lot of ties with big people. Now he's a warlord of the sea. He was in Roger's crew. He has a lot of big connections. He was Shanks' friend. They kind of seemed to be best friends. Even if they were rivals, they were still friends. So Buggy seemed to be a meme with a lot of big connections. So I just was thinking he might be the Rock's captain's son, and that's why Roger chose to bring him onto his crew, even though Buggy was so weak and such, just to be frank, an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just my short little headcanon musings that's so crazy it might turn out to be true. Tell me what you think of that in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, and only if you enjoy my content, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more One Piece content. But before I go, I got to say this. This video is sponsored by Men's Fashion for Less. Men's Fashion for Less is an online clothing store where you can get some of the coolest clothing options, and it may or may not be sponsored by Senor Pink. You can get bracelets, watches, sunglasses, rings, shirts, and jackets for great prices. Plus, if you use my promo code, you can get any purchase 5% off. So head over to mensfashionforless.com to get some cool clothing options so you can look as cool as Senor Pink himself. Plus, you can get different styles for many of the products. The promo code and link to mensfashionforless.com will be in the top of the description. So yep, I will see you lovely people in the next video.